What is up, guys? Welcome back to Rick Renegade's Metal Collection, and today we're going to talk about digipacks and how much I hate them. This was actually inspired by another guy who commented on a video, Christopher Barker, I believe his name was, so shout out to you for giving me this idea. And I've had strong opinions about digipacks for years, decades actually. So I got a bag here full of digipacks that, various digipacks, some that I like, some that I hate. But let's start with the one that really started to make me hate digipacks. So I will say this. The label Metal Mind or whatever they are, I will give them the credit for putting out some obscure bands in a time that was really devoid of it, okay? Like, I was hungry for this stuff. This stuff was hard to get, and Metal Mind was reissuing some really cool stuff. Here's a random one I picked out. I got a lot of these Metal Mind digis. And this thing is, Metal Mind didn't just put out digis. They also put out jewel case versions of a lot of their stuff, and it seems like every time I just end up with the digi version. Like, how did that happen? But anyway, I got Alistair here is the one I chose for this video. As you can see, it's really thin. It's really flimsy. It can get scratched easy. This one's actually in pretty good condition. I probably should have grabbed one in bad condition to show you what can happen. I don't got any that's absolutely ruined because I was careful. But the problem was these came out in a time where I was still listening to the actual physical CD, like in the car. This was before iPods and all that. So this was just not a good idea for, travel. It just, because you'd have to baby it. And with the jewel case, you can drop them. The jewel case gets scratched, but you can change the jewel case. So it's not a big deal. You change the jewel case, and it's like having a brand new CD again. But at least, they did come with, the booklets in here. The biggest issue with this, too, is this tray. I've had some of these trays the adhesive actually come loose, and the tray would start to pop out. Just bad stuff. And if you were to crack this or whatever, or this little thing would break, you're out of luck. It's over. Your digipacks broke, and you can't really replace it. You got to rebuy it. Well, you might be able to glue it back or something, but if it breaks, you're done. I just don't like that. Here's another one. This is not a Metal Mind, but it's a similar. It's a little slight bit heftier than the Alistair, but I got this in the mail like this. Look, it's just crushed. It's crushed, and like, this is broke here, and that's it. That's all she wrote. It's ruined. Well, you can still listen to it, but I like things that are nice. I like nice CDs in my collection, and this just angers me every time I look at it. I shouldn't be angered when I look at my CDs. So that's a couple that I do not like right there. Next. I pulled this one out last. This is almost what you'd call almost like a mini LP. I don't hate it. I think back when I used to listen to CDs, like the physical copies, I would have hated this. But now I can just put it in my CD shelf, and it's safe. But this would get beat up really, really quick if I had to take this on the road with me in my car. If it was always in my car moving around, it'd get beat up pretty bad. But I don't mind this, and but the CD though, like they do just slide in there like that, and I don't like that. It doesn't seem like it's really healthy for the CD to slide directly into a cardboard sleeve like that. But I don't know. I mean, I've not had any really get messed up real bad because of it. But then again, I also haven't been buying these types of things for a long time either. So I don't think it's a great idea, but I don't hate it now that I could rip everything into my phone and it's not as bad. So let me put this back in these. And that's another thing. These sleeves are a lifesaver for digipacks. That way they won't get all scratched up. Next. Um, okay, here's another example of why I hate digipacks, okay? Like, okay, here's Wasp. I bought this out of a bargain bin like a long time ago. Um, I don't remember how much I probably paid for it, just a couple bucks, less than $5, I would say. And I don't know if you can quite see it in the video or not. It'll probably looks worse in person, but look, it's just like roll. The edge is all rough. It's just kind of grimy. There's a sticker on it. I mean, I would never want to take that off because God knows what'll happen. Then you get stuff like this. If you get a little bit of moisture and stuff sticks, that can happen. It's just ugly. It just turns into a bunch of it's just a mess. But other than that, it's okay. I'll One of these days I'll probably rebuy it just because I want a better copy. But yeah, they just get like that. You try to be careful, and it still gets like that. If you don't put it in plastic, there you go. Okay, now let's talk about some cool ones. Um, this feels pretty solid, and this is actually pretty cool. It's a hologram. This is Annihilator's Feast. Um, it's got a nice holographic. We really can't see it very good in the picture and the camera, I don't think. But um, this is kind of like sort of like a book. There are better versions of this sort of concept that I will show you, but this is nice. I think this could be, uh, sketchy. This could break. This could probably come unglued if you're not careful. But I will say, like, there's a little book inside of it. Like, that's the booklet is actually a part of the digi. That's kind of neat. But and this one doesn't get scratched up super duper easy. But I have babied it, so I don't know. It's neat, but it does get better as far as quality, I think. Um, this is kind of a more recent one I've gotten. Luca Trilli. Okay, so it's got a little cardboard sleeve. Take that off, and it's kind of like a hard shell book. Hard shell. I don't know if that's the term. Hard cover. I don't know why I said shell. Um, so that's pretty nice. I mean, technically, I guess the same issue could happen. I guess this could come unglued, but I don't know. The overall, it's sturdy. Um, also the booklet's part of the thing again. What keeps falling out of here? Oh, little advertisements for stuff. Um, I don't hate this, but still, I feel like this could get scratched up and it could look ugly if you're not careful. Not my favorite thing in the whole world, but it's one of the cooler ones, though. If you got to get a digi, at least make them nice. Because I feel like the whole point of the digis, they try to sell it like it's something premium, like something really nice, and it's not. It's more of a headache, really. Um, and probably one of the best digis I think I have in my collection that I really, really like. This feels like a hardback book 100%. The Seraphim Goal. I got this and I couldn't believe how nice it was. Sure, I think you could probably scratch it up and make it look bad, but it's a little bit more of a rougher. It's not like a real what's the word glossy type of cover, so it's not easy to scratch up as bad. So I don't know, it wouldn't show as much. This is just really, really nice, and it folds out like this. It just feels very. This does feel premium. I don't think this will fall apart on me. I mean, I get again, this could come unglued, but I don't know. I feel like it's solid though, and it feels real solid. I love that. Always liked this one. But anyway, that's my digis. I don't love them. They're better now than they used to be because I don't have to use them to listen to physically anymore. I can just put them on my shelf while I listen to them. That's ripped onto my phone. But I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to talk about that because I've had a history of hating those things too. So I'm with you, Christopher Barker. But anyway, if you like this video, like, subscribe, stay metal. See you later.